out here in Amish, just smoking big joints in Amish. Big old doinks. Gang.
Everybody, my name is Zach. Welcome to a brand new video. Now you guys can probably tell. Actually, no, I don't think you guys can tell. I am not playing Minecraft. That's pretty obvious. I don't only play the block game. But yeah, so I thought I'd change it up today. Now that I'm so garbage, dude. Jesus Christ. I thought that I'd change it up today. Now that I'm back from my like 10-day. I think it was like almost 2 weeks of me being gone. Now, if you guys are wondering where I went at all, some of you know probably, I live in Florida, and I got hit by Big Boy Irma. Now, the whole story of this, it's pretty long, so bear with me. I'll try to make it as short as possible. So it's starting off, storm's first coming. I don't think we have to leave. I live on the east coast of Florida, by the way, so like kind of near like Cocoa Beach. I'm just gonna say that as like a reference point. I don't live at Cocoa Beach. But I'd rather not say like where I live, so I don't get stalked and I don't get doxxed and I don't want somebody to kill my whole family and I don't want to die. Please help. So starting off, I thought the storm wasn't gonna be anything. I thought it was gonna turn into like a Category 2 once it get done with like Puerto Rico. At this point, it was a Category 5, but I didn't think that it would like stay Category 5. Let's wait for this little retard boy. Oh my God, I'm so bad. Jesus. Oh, let's go. I don't know how I'm doing this good. I literally haven't played this game in like a month and a half, and as I say I'm doing it, I die. You know, that makes sense. But that didn't end up happening. By the time it hit land, or like Miami, or the Keys, whatever, it was still a Category 4, so I was like, okay, yeah, we pretty much, we gotta leave. We ended up leaving and going to Georgia, and then shortly after that, like 2 days, the next day, I think, the next day, the storm, it looked like it was moving into like Orlando, like the eye was going towards Orlando, like in the middle of Florida, not just on the east coast. So if it continued doing that, it would go into Georgia, and Georgia had high winds and like a lot of rain, so our camper might get messed up. I never even said that we had a camper, so you guys are probably pretty confused. Whatever, but we have a camper. That's important for later on. So after we found out that it was going like towards Georgia, we moved to the border of Florida and Alabama. We went from like normal area to completely southern place. Like there's a supermarket place called Piggly Wiggly's. But that place, like, it was okay, but the sites were really close together, so like our camper was like literally like almost touching the next people. So it was kind of weird. We were right next to the main office, and the bathroom smelled like shit. But we stayed there for like 3 days until the whole storm passed. And then we got pictures from my friend's mom, who drove to our house and checked up on everything for us, because my mom asked her to. And so it looked pretty good. Like our front fence, like part of it was down, which was like whatever. Oh, and also we didn't have power because she heard all the generators going off. If you don't know what a generator is, it's basically a thing that, like, when your power goes out, like in like a big storm or something, you hook it up, put gas in it, and it goes like, and it's like very loud, and you do it so it gives you power, and you can plug in like a certain amount of stuff depending on how big it is. And so she said that she heard a bunch of those going off. So when that happened, my mom got this app that told her, when the power is going back on in our area, and it said for the 16th. So we ended up moving 2 hours closer, because right now we're like 8 hours away from our house. We ended up moving 2 hours closer, still in the Panhandle. But this place is actually pretty nice that we stayed at. So everything's normal till here. Last day that we're here getting ready to leave, it says the power's going to go on the 18th. And before it said it was going to go on like very early in the 17th. So everything was normal until then, and then we saw that power was going to go on. So we were like, okay, we're just going to stay there for a day. We're going to throw it all over food, get everything ready, and then like with no power or whatever. So we try to unhook our hose, right, from the thing, and it's like stuck on there, and then we try to use a wrench to get it off, like the tip of it, or not a wrench, we try to use pliers to get it off. The whole faucet thing just comes off, spewing with water in my mom's face, and she gets smoked. It was so funny. But of course I wasn't laughing because I was like, wow, it was shot out like a friggin' geyser. I was not expecting that. And then after that, the owner guy came to look at it and check everything out. And then he was saying like what would happen. And then my grandpa thought it was a great idea to argue with the owner of the place. Now thank God he's a nice guy and he didn't like charge us anything for like making him mad or whatever. So yeah, basically from there we start driving home, and then it's fine until we get about an hour and a half away. Now once we hit, it's basically we're in Kissimmee right now. Kissimmee, like or near Orlando or whatever, like where Disney World is. We're on the highway and people are telling my mom to roll down their windows, and they say that our tire barons are smoking. She had no idea what that meant, so we pulled over on the road, checked it out, and a thing on our wheel was smoking, like the middle of it. I don't know. I guess it's a wheel baron, obviously, but I don't know like what it does. I guess it holds it in or something like that. But yeah, that was smoking, cause it like fell off or something. I don't know. It was really weird what was happening. We had to get towed. We couldn't just keep driving with it. Even if it was to go somewhere close, it would probably fall off. The wheel would come off, the tire or the whole trailer would flip over. So we sat there for 4.5 hours with no food, no drinks, on the side of the highway. And then finally the person comes and they come to tow us away. And it takes them about 2 hours to set it up, and then 30 minutes to get back to where we want to go, and then another hour to unhook it, like once we get there. But yeah, so that happened. We finally get to the place about time. It's about 3 a.m. I haven't eaten since 1. We unhook the trailer, leave it at this place that looks really trashy, and we kind of don't really know where it is, so hopefully someone's not trying to steal it. That would kind of suck. So yeah, we finally get to go home. By the time we get home, it's 4. I fall asleep at 5, wake up at 7 the next day. And here we are. This is actually the day after, so today I had normal sleeping stuff. But yeah, so that's basically where I've been. Sorry if the end of this video was pretty lagging, if it was kind of weird. I've never really recorded a video like this before. If you guys did enjoy the Counter-Strike stuff, make sure to leave a like. I'll do more. Maybe make some like funny moments or something like that. Some epic moments. Oh, I thought you. But yeah, that's about it. Thanks for watching. I'll see you guys next time. Bye bye.